We've had a very interesting transfer. This hat is really annoying. It's a Football Manager sweeper keeper hat, but I don't know whose head it's designed for. It's huge. I can feel it flopping about. We've had a very interesting transfer window. I missed out on one guy that I was desperate. I was going to splurge all my money on him, and then he accepted a loan deal, right, to go somewhere else. He plays for Dundalk. He accepted a loan deal. I was like, okay, I want him so bad. I'll buy him now. So I went back in. Even if I can have him next season, I'm up for it. And they accepted the offer. Cool. Contract sorted. And then he rejected it because some random reason. But the contract he accepted. So rather than just coming back and say, actually, I want this thing now, he just rejected it, which was annoying. And now he doesn't want to come. No, now that Dundalk won't accept the offer. But I will have him. It's my new mission. We've got to say goodbye to a few players as well. Let's go do it. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to Transfer Special. I love the off-season. I absolutely love it. It takes me fucking hours, but I love it. Right, so I'll go through the ins in a minute. We'll quick have a recap on some of the guys that we got through on the free transfers, youth intake, as we're calling it. Gary Smith, one of the guys that came in, has gone out on loan to Eastbourne Borough. Duna, sadly, has left us. We got a new striker in. I kind of love him. You know, sometimes you just get attached to players, and I love him, and I wanted him to play first-team football. He's gone to Glenarvan for 100k, so I will take that. He's off to Northern Ireland, and he was a legend for us. Well, he wasn't. Like, his numbers seem to argue that fact, but I loved him. About 100k for him. Absolute genius. Connor Cole was gone to Rotherham for 100k. Like a solid sort of playmaker-y player, but we're not really playing with a playmaker at the moment, and I didn't think he was going to improve a drastic amount. He lacks a little bit of pace and physicality. Didn't impress in the appearances he had, and again, another 100k. Lovely. Cha-ching. Greg West Dolan, he was only a sort of stopgap anyway. He did pretty well for us, I think. You know, he had a decent season, scored a couple of goals, a couple of assists as the boarding midfielder. We recouped the money on him, so I'm fine with that. I was hoping to get a little bit more. And Luke, who was out loan last season, we've sort of progressed. He's fine, but we've progressed past him now. Played loads of games in the National League for Oldham, has gone to Northampton in League 2 for 40 grand. So we made a decent chunk of change. Weirdly, these are all players like I offered out. Weirdly, not a single team has put in a bid for any of my players. All the good youngsters we've got, not even a hint of interest, which is nice because I want to keep the team together, but I kind of wanted to sell a player just to raise like stupid amounts like money so we can do the training and all that sort of stuff. We'd have news on that as well, and we also have extra news that I'll tell you in a minute. So let's quickly go through all the freebies that we got. So we've raided Killy for a couple of players, raided Leeds, Burnley for a couple of players, and a bunch of random Premier League teams. Bobby McKenna he's our left centre back. I was going to say, why do I want to say left centre back? He's not a centre back. He could potentially play a centre back. But left back, 4-star potential. He's in. We're actually building a little bit of a reserve team now, which is nice or under 18s team because we never had one before. And he's decent, and he's got good determination, good bravery. He's professional. I'm not sure if he'll hit the heady heights, but a lot of these players, I'm thinking they might get a chance in and around the first team, but also we could make 100k. If we can make 100k off each of these players, if they don't make it, that's great. We also got Sean Reid, who's a boarding midfielder. Really, really good, exceptional mentals, and he's only 18, so he's come in, the two Scottish lads. And then we got Bright Al Hassan, the one we looked at before, 10k, central midfielder. Physicals are a bit ropey, but everything else he's pretty damn beastly, and only on 900 quid a week, which is fruity. And then we got Christian Muzinga from Leicester City, our new centre-back. I think he's absolutely beastly. He's 21, but he can still improve a bunch. Really versatile. There's no real big weaknesses in his game at all. And he's, for our level, he's not a bad pass. He's got 10 vision, 7 passing. It's not the worst in the world, not compared to the rest of the centre-backs. And then we've got Dario Speedwagon, definitely his name, who's our 4.5-star potential central midfielder. I'm open to loaning them out, but I'm going to sit them in the reserves for a bit because I'm thinking cup games we can bring him in. Gary Smith, the one that's gone out on loan, is another centre back option. He's probably the weakest. He's got amazing jumping. He's the 6'7" guy. Can't head the ball, but is really tall. Everything else is pretty good. And then we have Hasbro from Dirty Manx as a backup striker option. Amazing physicals. Again, he's going to sit in the reserves, have a half season, maybe go out on loan if we get a good offer. Ben Hunt from Leeds, a right winger, decent prospect. Again, 5-star potential. And then we've got Andy Dunsmore from Everton, another centre back option, very good. Like you can see, we've got some really good. Anonymous, I love this, from Burnley, who's our central midfielder, can play on the left but can't play on the left at all. So he's in. And then so that was our sort of youth intake. And then we made a couple of signings. We've done some loans as well. We got Bob Bell. So the saga of the right winger. Actually, I should show you before we get to that, the released players, because there's couple of legends here. Or a legend, Scott Martin. I was surprised how actually well he did for us. Like, I thought he was coming to do a bit, but he had that really bad injury, which kind of killed it. I kind of only bought him in for a season, and he got a really bad injury. But then the second season, he eventually filled in both roles in midfield, did well, but we've released him. And Clive Hall, one of the young goalkeepers, like pretty good young goalkeeper, but we've got some good talent there anyway. And then JJ, who I discovered just at the end before I released him, he was the only team leader. JJ, this guy, Mr. Consistent, as we're calling him. He's gone to Coventry on a free transfer, so he is going to be playing against us this season. I don't know how much game time he gets. I think he'll do fine. He's on 1,800 quid a week, so he's probably laughing. So, as the reason why we got rid of Duna is this guy, Malcolm Roos from Everton on a free transfer. Amazingly solid all-rounder with some exceptional mentals. Not the quickest is the only thing I'd say. I do like a bit of speed, especially like an advanced forward poacher. I want a bit of pace, but not bad. And he's only 21, Welsh under 21 international. He's only on 600 quid a week. Doesn't expect too much game time. He's kind of perfect. He'll be battling it out in and amongst it. Then we've got Lewis Strapp from Falkirk, an experienced player. The only player I actually spent money on. A left back, 30 years old. He's on $4,000 a week. He's one of the highest paid players, but I think he's just for a season or two. I think he's going to be brilliant for us. He's played a ton of football. Had a really good career playing for all across Scotland. He was also at Kilmarnock for some time. And then we got Alex Murray on a free transfer. He is a centre-back. But no, my friends, he is our new ball-winning midfielder. He's, as you can see by the red dot, like he's an exceptional ball-winning midfielder. And he's really good. And he was free. And he's on not high wages. I am delighted to get him in the club. He was the backup to the other guy that I was trying to tell you about. Let me show you this guy. The one that was a nightmare. His name is Fotis Vadakis. He's Greek, obviously. And he's fucking beastly. And I think it's 200k up front, 200k over 2 years, and like 100k if he plays 50 games, all that sort of shit, which they accepted and went for all the shenanigans and stuff like that. I think he's a beast. I'm going to try and get him. He's only just turned 19. Gutted that I didn't get him. Where is he? Are they Greek? Like I promised him first team player and all this sort of shit. I thought he would jump at the chance, but no. Sadly no. But we have a good team. We've got Lee Blackburn on loan again because he's just versatile player. Plays that right back. Plays any of the central midfield roles. Lebedenko's back again for another season. On loan from Rotherham, who we're playing in the first game of the season. Had an exceptional season last season. So delighted to get back in. Terry Appleton as well. Exceptional season. And just the wingers. Just really hard to get wingers. I'm really struggling to improve our wing position. So if we... I am looking at goalkeepers. Now, Cherniak's been brilliant for us, but I'm not desperate to replace him. But we will if need be. Also, in other news, couple of things in regards to the club. We're building a new stadium, my friends. about bloody time. It's actually happening. It's started. It's not like a fake one that never happens. It's actually happening. I'll put the screenshot because I took a screenshot because it's important. The Basingstoke Town was announced today they've been granted planning permission to build a new stadium. Construction of Basingstoke Town Stadium. They really pushed the boat out on the name. 11.25 million. They got an £8 million loan. And they got additional funding, sponsorship of 1.1 million and a 3.2 million grant from the authorities. 9,247 seats. I am so excited. And it's only going to be done in a couple of years, which I'll take that all day long. Hopefully we're in the Premier League by then. Maybe not. Maybe Championship. Maybe not. It'll be close. It'd be nice if we can use it in our maiden Championship season. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But that cost a lot of money. And also, this is a weird thing that I have with the game. I asked them to improve the youth level, which is normally like a relatively cheap thing. And they said, yeah, sure. But to increase the youth level further, they have to improve the youth facilities. So that automatically took place. But then it was like 600 grand, which is more than I thought it was going to be, which was literally our entire bank balance at the time. I wish you knew how much it cost to upgrade something before you accepted it. That would be nice. Like, this is fine. I probably would have gone for it anyway because we need to get good youth. But I would have liked to have known how much it was going to cost before going ahead with it. But that's going to be done in November. So that's really, really good. That means it killed our bank balance. But then we got for playing in the league, we got 400. What's it? The payment. Yeah, that one. Wages have gone up, as you'd expect. We've signed a couple of high-wage players, but I think that's 27k is still really good, I think. Can we look at that yet? No, we can't, because we have to play a match before we work out how many wages everybody's on. Team dynamics. As I said, we lost our team leader, but with the players we've sort of accumulated, there is so many potential. Annoyingly, 2 of them are loanies. But we've got so many. Our good young centre-backs are both like really good leaders and stuff. This guy, Alex Murray, who we brought in, is another good leader. Work rate 15, leadership 14, determination 14. Like, I don't have to worry about that long term because we're going to try and keep a lot of this group together as much as possible. He's in. What's his injury? Twisted ankle. So overall, I'm pretty damn delighted by not really spending much money. And I would say the only real not concerns, but if I could improve the next position, it'd be a winger. Both sides. I think Terry Appleton's great, but I'd like to have a homegrown player. So let's go through the team together before we kick off. Where are we? So... is there anything else I want to show you that anything weird shit happened? I don't think. But that means we've got an under-18 team with some good talent. I'm trying and failing to get an affiliate club because I'd like to send the players to the same team. You know, so they get, you know, I like that, and then you can build that team up sort of thing. But, you know, I'm asking for the fucking impossible apparently. Right. So, in goal, Cherniak. He's been ever present for us. He's been superb, getting slightly better every single season. League One might be a bit of a step up. His attributes aren't quite improving as much as we're improving up the league. At centre back, we've got loads of choices here. We've got Mazinga, McNally, Hurdle, and Matthews. So McNally and Matthews are our 2 last season. We've added Mazinga. Alex Murray can play there exceptionally well as well. Bodvarsson at a push. Blackburn at a push. And even if we have a Liverpool-esque falling apart, everybody's legs falling off, we should be right at centre-back. Touch wood. So, I think we go with tried and tested in this first game. We would like to get off to a solid start. And then Mazinga can be the back. Is that a loan? Oh, yeah, Bodvarsson. I think somebody put a transfer for Bodvarsson at like 40 grand. That was the only bid on any of our players. Okay, so at left back, we've got the new guy, Lewis Strapp. Bit of experience. I'm hoping he's got a load of experience and stuff, fairly professional. He could become potentially a team leader, but he probably won't be here long enough. And then a right back, we're going to stick with McGinn and Grady because I liked them both last season. And let's give McGinn the nod today. And then we'll go Bodvarsson, and then we'll go Grady. Okay, at right midfield, we have two options. We've got Ben Hunt is going to be our good youngster, 19 years old. And he's just come in, and we've got Bob Bell. So we've got Ben and Bob. But we'll start with our new guy. And then we've got Terry Appleton and Danny Nurse as our left, same as last season. And then in central midfield, we would be using Alex Moe as our boarding midfielder, but that's why we've got in players like Lee Blackburn as well that can do both jobs. Bright is going to be Lebedenko. Oh, he's ineligible. That's perfect then. So Allison and Lebedenko are going to be the central midfielders, and then we've got Murray and Anonymous is more of a central midfielder, and sometimes he goes missing. I've been waiting to make that joke for ages. And then Blackburn as the backup. And then we're going to go with Blackburn as the boarding midfielder. Anonymous can go on the bench. Bob Bell can go on the bench. Nurse can go on the bench. Now, strikers. I think it's only right, despite the fact that I've kept Monty as well, by the way. He signed a new contract. I tried to re-sign him ages ago and he wanted like $3,000, and I'm like, mate, come on. But because he's not played as much, he was willing to not take a massive pay rise. He's on $1,000. I think we have to. It's only right that we go Mayer and Adan. The partnership from last season, and then we'll go. And they get to prove themselves. And if we've got good players to come in, especially Roos, if neither of them are performing, we've got Bob Bell that can do a job as well because he's rapid, lacks a little bit of the finishing. But I think we're doing all right. Our season preview is 22nd. We've got QPR. Damn. Callum Charles is there. Wow, he's a playmaker, isn't he? Jesus, that is a playmaker. He's on 300. Oh, he's on loan from Tottenham. I'm like 375 quid each. Like, snap him up. Eddie Williams Cook. Shit. Okay. Well, that's a free hit anyway, isn't it? They've been a yo-yo club for a few years. So, all is good in the world of the team until we kick off the first game. I forgot to check where Rotherham are going to finish because I always like doing that initially just to give us a rough idea. They are third favourites to win the league. Are we playing home or away? Oh my God, we've got QPR second game. Okay. Should we do a two? Normally I do transfers and just do one game. Let's do two because I want to see QPR. We won't worry about the FA Cup until, first round. It's got a Boreham Wood. We've passed them by. Actually, they're only in the division below, but it's actually quite a tough draw. But okay, we'll do Rotherham and QPR today then. Let's do it. Okay. We kept the tactic exactly the same because why wouldn't you? We smashed it last season. We've got a nice, happy squad, happy tactic. Go out there and impress me. Right, so we're playing favourites and third favourites in the two games. Good for morale, this. Let's go. I've never really looked into the season preview stuff, like how accurate it ends up being. Okay, we've nullified them. Or have they nullified us? I'll take this. Yep, this is fine. I'll take 2 draws from the first 2 games. Okay, first highlight of the season is cleared off the line by the new left back. Strap on. Appleton. Oh no, Terry's already dead. It's going to be the wingers is going to be the issue this season, I think. If anything, I think Cherniak's going to be fine. It's a bit of a step up, but I'm confident. Alfie Devine with pretty much their first chance. He looks a decent choice already. Oh, well done, you signing. Oh, you're so good. Right. Not bitter. Okay, so we've got 2 injuries in the first half. Excellent. To 2 of our key men. Good. 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 Right, Nurse and Roos is coming on. Let's see what you got, Roos. Difficult game to make your debut, but... Okay. Pretty even game. Right. Let's see a highlight, boys. Let's see it. All right. Al Hassan. I'm expecting big things from him. Nurse. Not got the best crossing in the world. But that's not bad. Roos with his first chance. Goes begging. Strap on. Okay, Lincoln. Oh, no. Nice, nice. Gelling together already. Oh, look at that. It's cheeky. It's lovely. Roos! Oh, what a volley. Malcolm Roos. And Bright with the assist. Oh, it's beautiful. Strap on was involved as well. They played together really nicely. And look, cheeky back heel. And that's a lovely right-footed pass. And then that's a super volley from Roos. Adan and Mayer have got to look out. Because he's a very good player. All right. So let's not get carried. I know we're the better team, but let's not. I'm not going to go crazy for a win. I think this will be fine as a start to the season. Roos is dropped to the left-hand side. Strap on. Nurse with their flick on. Yes, Mayer! Yes! Let's go, Mayer. Defying the odds. I think he's like rated at like 2-star current ability. He knows where the goal is. Poor header. Roos picks it up. Plays the strap on. Little flicked header from Nurse is delightful. And Mayer pounces like an angry kitten. Let's give... Oh, we scored again. We just scored again. Who scored? McNally. It's disallowed. Fuck you. Pushing another player. Right, anonymous for... Defensive. Play that way around. Glenn Grady can play there. McGinn's having a good game. Loving to see that. Bright Strap-on's having a great... He's playing a 6.5. Man, he must be just punching people in between highlights, because every highlight we've seen, he's been deadly. Well, he must have had a shocker otherwise. Oh, come on. Yes! That is the way to start the season. Put him in their place. Man of the match, Phil Mayer. Does what he wants. He scores when he likes. Beautiful. Unexpected, but I'll take it. Now we can just get humped by QPR and it's fine. That's the plan. Okay, no, they don't want to have it. We don't feel like this is the right time for the club to establish an affiliation. Our youth team is doing just fine right now. Thank you very much. All right. Fucking hell, Lewis. Yeah, there's a world of difference between playing youth team football and getting meaningful experiences in the adult game. These boys need that now. We feel the club is operating at an acceptable level, and therefore that doesn't make any sense, Lewis. You're not even making any. You didn't really answer my point. I'm going to have a go at him. Lack of ambition. We are not currently willing to due to the club's... Oh, change your tune. Why didn't you just say that at the start? We're doing all right. We've got 400 grand in the bank, mate. I know we now have some loan debt, but that's fine. We're repaying... what is it? 78k a month. That's fine. Super sub. Okay, twisted knee, 5 days, 2 days. Okay, lovely. Right, QPR then. I'm hoping, do they just get relegated? Do they have to sell half their team? That'd be great. No. No, apparently they didn't. Well, he's bang average, isn't he? Right, okay, on to the QPR game. All right, so we've had a slight injury crisis. You know, always a good way to start the season. I forgot to tell you another bit of news. We are playing our home games at somebody else's stadium again because the Camrose isn't big enough for League One. Where is it? We are playing at the Recreation Ground, which is Aldershot's ground. Which is nice. They're in the Vanarama. Great. It's great. Are we paying 76k a year? Okay, fine. That helps Aldershot, doesn't it? Right, okay. Slight injuries. But Terry Appleton's back. That wasn't too bad. Bodvarsson's out for a few weeks. Anonymous got a knock. Lebedenko's back, though. Ideally, like, we want Bright to take over the spot because we own him. Not like, we own you, bitch. Like, I mean, like, you know, he's contracted. Okay. So now we can go over to our secondary department and bring forward players. So you're more of a really defensive right back, ball winning midfielder, and Speedwagon's more of a central midfielder. Okay. Probably, let's bring you forward. Go. What did I just do? I moved something that I didn't mean to move. No, we're good. We're good. I panicked. Okay, so Strap had a terrible game, despite being amazing. Good luck to all of us here. I was hoping that QPR, after their relegation, would have to have a big fire sale of players. Apparently, not whatsoever. And they look immense. So, good luck, everybody. Take a draw. We're huge underdogs. Let's go. I'm actually going to play cautious because I don't want to be spanked 5-0, 3-0, 4-0, something like that. I don't mind. I'm fine with losing this game, but if we can keep it to a minimum so it doesn't destroy all morale, that would be great. Okay, 10 minutes in. McGinn makes the clearance. That's nice movement. There's the run. He picked him out. Cherniak makes a save straight at him. Okay, we're fine. Survive the first 10 minutes. If we can get 20 minutes in, we're good. Ben-Hur, good. Ben-Hur, I just called him Ben-Hur. Flash, that's that old school reference. Oh, get up! A bruised knee. Oh my god. Is that 2 injuries? Or please don't have a terrible season 3 injuries. Yeah, not. Oh, that's real white. All right, little dink over the goalkeeper. Fine, whatever. Yeah, they look a bit better than us. Around the corner, Taylor threads it through dry and takes a touch and then just, oh, sumptuous. Okay, they're telling me about it repeatedly. He's fine. It's a bruise. Man up. All right, 21 minutes in. Another highlight. Heavy touch, but he's got away with it. Oh, it's not even fair. It's not fair. Okay. They've had 2 chances. They've scored deadly with both of them. Okay. Hopefully they'll take their foot off the gas and go, all right, well, this one's done, lads. Save ourselves. It's a long season ahead. Okay. Get to half-time. Please get to half-time. All right. Yeah, it looks like they've just gone, yeah, that'll do. Let's not kill them. Sound lucky. I'm not going to have a go at them. All right, let's give Bob Bell. Save Bright for the more important games early season. Don't want to get an injured. Oh, it's 46 minutes in. Appleton, good at it. Sounds good at it. Anybody going to get it? No. Right. Adan just sort of stood there. Win it. Keeper. Come for that. You're a sweeper keeper. You've got it on me at. I know you want a sweeper keeper defender, but you still should have just come and claimed that. I was too. Oh, Cherniak, I don't want to have to replace you, buddy. I'm scouting goalkeepers. This is not a good time to be shit, buddy. Just a bit of encouragement. Let's get a little consolation. But Dan can get his first goal of the season. That'd be nice. You've got to take the small wins. Lovely. Lovely. Mayer! Ooh, unlucky, son. Unlucky. I don't think they're going to get 30 each this season. I've got to... Yeah, I'll take 20 each. You know, I'm not greedy. It's probably one of, like... Oh, go on. Go on. Go on. It might be one of my best ever seasons in terms of striker output. To have 60 goals between the strikers, like, that's got to be up there with some of my best. Yeah, they're panicking. Look, time wasting already. Right. Hold it to 3. Hold it to 3. Did QPR not win? Did QPR lose their first game? I've done the maths. That's what it looks like. Grady. I think Grady might be a better option for when we're playing like bigger team because he's got a lot more experience. McGinn's still only 18. Oh, go on, chase it. Oh, a bit we came out of the goalkeeper there. Little puddle. Come on, boys. Yes, better. Watch it. Go on, Strap, get him. Oh, keeper. Near post. It's 4-0. This is like literally what I expected from this. Come on. They've been deadly with their chances. Let's get one. Brady. Beautiful ball in. Hit it. Yes! Appleton with a lovely header. It comes back and Mayer gets the goal. He's grabbed the ball. Bless him. No, like, don't grab the ball. just leave it. All right. Okay. 4-1. I don't think they're going to react well. You can say that when you lose 2-1 when you're underdogs, or maybe even 3-1. I'm going to have to say I'm not happy with their performance, although I am kind of... I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent to their performance. Where did JJ go to... I can't remember where he went. Did he go to Rotherham? Did he play against me and I just not noticed? Where's JJ gone? I can't remember. I need to add him to the shortlist anyway. JJ. I was Coventry, wasn't it? Okay. Look at him. Oh, I said, okay. I thought he played in the league and he got 2 assists. I would have been angry. Okay. I don't think he's going to get much football. Sadly. He should have stayed at League 2 at best. Probably go to Vanarart, like National League. He would have had a great season. Okay. Not ideal. These are the goalkeepers I was looking at. Great. Okay. Triniac might be the first choice. Yikes. I'll take a better look at that at some point. But that's not a good sign. Okay. We're underway. I won't go to the Bournemouth game. We'll hopefully be able to win that. If not, I'll appear in the next video crying. But yeah, let me know what you think. Where do you think we're going to finish? Actually, I want to know where QPR came. JJ was like leading from the bench. I feel like he was, you know, it's like taking Henderson to the Euros. Even though he might not play, he's the captain. He's leading. He's a team leader. I don't know how they lost that game. Right, there we go. Yeah, let me know where you finish in the comment. I think there's some good teams in this league. If we've got a very young squad, I'm unsure whether the strikers are going to make the step up. I think if a solid 10th position would be great. I was looking at this earlier. We spend one season, like we finished 3rd, then promoted. We finished 3rd, then promoted. We finished 5th, and then promoted. Last time it took a couple of seasons, 13th, 4th, and then win the league. I think that if we could do that again, that would be fine. But I think this season, I don't think we'll be in relegation battle. I think we'll finish 10th-ish, like mid-table mediocrity, I think, this season. Right, there we go. Let me know who transfers was your favourite, who you think's going to do the best, and also if you want to say a few words about JJ, you're more than welcome to in the chat. You know, sometimes with loss, it's good to talk about it. So if you just want to say a few words about JJ, I'd like to read those comments. So leave them below. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.